Hello, everyone. My name is Hamzy. I'm the father of Sergeant Alex Hamzy. My wife and I, Salma Hamzy, and we are Alex's parents. I was not sure I would be able to speak about our son today, but I wanted to make sure you know what type of person Alex Hamzy was. From our perspective, forgive me if I am not able to finish my remarks, but it was important for me to try. First, on behalf of the entire Hamzy's family, I would like to offer our sincere condolences to the Namadong family of all the people in this stadium. They completely understand now how we feel, and we certainly understand how they feel. Second, I would like to offer our heartfelt thanks to officers Alec and Jordan. Officer Jordan is truly an American hero for the action he took on that awful night, and we will be forever grateful for what he did in confronting pure evil. I served this country, and I was so proud of serving this country. I served it 5 years in Iraq, and I 3 times almost died. But God was looking down on me and saying, keep going, I'm right behind you. And I am very proud, and I loved every minute of it. If you don't mind me giving my nephew, Bill Hamzy, Judge Hamzy, to finish my... Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'd like to thank everyone for coming to this ceremony. The support we have received from family, friends, and total strangers has been overwhelming. What gets us through the days is knowing that people support us. They pray for us, and they want to help us in any way possible. Believe me, it is very much appreciated. Lastly, I'd like to thank Mario Caggiano, Chief Gould, the Bristol Police Department, the Connecticut State Police, and everyone else who has had a role in planning these services. Our sole goal was to try our best to honor the memories and the sacrifices of our son and of Lieutenant DeMonte. As most of you know by now, Alex was born and raised in Bristol. He graduated from Bristol Eastern in 2006 and played football there, appropriately so. As many of you also may know, Selma and I came to this country from Lebanon. We came here for many of the same reasons that other immigrants did. We wanted an opportunity to create a better life for us and our family. We don't like the United States of America. We love the United States of America. Alex also loved the USA, and I believe he developed his love of our country because of how Selma and I feel. Because of his love for the U.S. and his desire to serve it, he originally wanted to join the Coast Guard. Although he attempted to enlist, he developed an allergy which disqualified him. When joining the Coast Guard didn't work out, he set his mind on serving his country and community as a police officer. But he didn't just want to be a police officer. He wanted to be a Bristol police officer. While preparing for his application and for an opening, he worked at a few jobs. He was a steel worker. He worked construction. And he also worked in our family restaurant, Crystal Diner. His main job at the diner was to make toast on weekends. He'd work right next to the chef. And as he was prone to do when he got older, he took his job seriously and tried to do the best he could. Our customers took notice, and one day, a few of them came into the diner with a trophy which named Alex the Toast Master. Needless to say, we proudly displayed that trophy for everyone to see. Speaking of our chef, his wife became pregnant with their first child. When Alex found out, he took the chef to a store and bought them all the diapers they needed for their initial supply. For everyone who has had children knows there are a lot of diapers in an initial supply. The chef offered to pay Alex back, but of course, Alex refused. He refused because he was a generous, kind, caring, and thoughtful person. There was another recent example of Alex's generosity. As I mentioned earlier, Selma and I are from Lebanon. The town I'm from is called Khayt al-Shuf. As many of you may know, Lebanon has been struggling lately. One of the major issues they face is the lack of reliable electricity. Because the electricity is sporadic, the common areas in town where people get together stay dark when the sun goes down. Alex had an idea to buy solar lights for these areas so they could be lit up and people from the town could once again gather there. That's who Alex was. He always thought of others before he thought of himself, especially when it came to kids. After he was hired by the Bristol Police Department, one of the first things he did was to become involved in the Youth Cadet Program, also commonly known as the Explorers. Alex always had a soft spot for kids. When participating in the Youth Cadet Program, he would often speak with the kids about what makes our country so great. He would educate them about the freedoms we enjoy, which so many people around the world can only dream of. He would also instill the fact that these freedoms come with responsibilities. The responsibility of being a good citizen, of giving back to your community, of being considerate to other people. He was an effective role model to these kids because he practiced what he preached, and they responded to that. Alex was certainly a fun person to be around. As you've heard, he had an infectious smile and personality, which drew other people to him. But what people may not know about Alex is that he was also a very deep thinker about the issues which face our country and the reasons our country is as great as it is. That's what I called him, the All-American boy, because that's who he was, an All-American boy. God blessed us with Alex and the 34 years we had with him, and we're eternally grateful for that. Obviously, we wish we had him for a lot longer, but sometimes when things like this happen, we can only believe that it is God's will. And who are we to challenge God's will? In conclusion, our names are Ahmed and Selma. But if we're known for the rest of our lives as Alex Hamzy's parents, it would be the highest honor which we could ever achieve. We love you, Alex, more than life itself, and we'll meet up with you at some point in time. Thank you, everyone. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.